Welcome back to the Road to 237. This is episode 16, coming at you live while watering some newly planted grass. Hard to believe that it's already episode 16, to be honest. I've been doing this for 4 months now. Really cool that you've all been part of the journey so far, so thanks so much. Appreciate it. Hopefully you're learning something or getting some training principles that you can apply to your own training, or at least being entertained. So all in all, this was a really solid week of running. I think the last 2 episodes here kind of had some struggles with getting into paces and feeling good during workouts, and really happy to see this past week where everything kind of bounced back to where I had hoped it might be. So let's take a look at what this past week had to offer. Kicking off the week with easy miles. I did 9 this morning. Plan had 10, but 10 just didn't feel quite right. Feeling pretty sore and tired. We had a lot going on yesterday, a lot of yard work, and maybe just some overall catch up. So 9 all easy. I got 5 in with my neighbor, so that was always fun. And then trying to decide, we'll see how I feel later today and into tomorrow. I've got another tempo run scheduled for tomorrow that I may push a day. I've got moving workouts around just to kind of time when I get those benefits coming into 10K a little bit better. So I've got a little bit more flexibility this week. So may push the workout a day. And then, like I said, the second workout of the week comes in over the weekend. So lots of flexibility, which is a good thing. Easy effort 10 today. Went down by the river. Originally had that tempo workout planned, but decided last night that I was probably gonna push that a day, and this morning that was, I think, the right call. It's interesting, my legs just don't feel quite strong, maybe is the right word. They're just tired. So still trying to figure out what's going on there. But all easy miles today, a little wet out, but we'll try the tempo workout tomorrow. Selfishly too, I'm hoping that there's a group that works out on Wednesdays, and I'm kind of hoping that group has something like a tempo workout planned so that I can join them. It's been hard for me to join them since I've been doing a Tuesday-Friday schedule. So that'd be a fun way to mix it up, and fingers crossed that they post their workout this afternoon and it's something that I can jump in on. Today's workout was a 5-mile tempo run at half marathon pace. I had originally hoped to run with a group that runs down in Grandview, and I've just got some things early this morning, so with the drive time and everything, unfortunately just didn't quite make sense, so missed out on that one. But overall the workout went pretty well. I was able to hit all paces as designed and as intended. Still just felt harder than I wanted it to. So I don't know what's going on with breathing, legs, kind of a combination of everything. Some workouts are feeling really good. It seems like every other is not so good, and this was one of those every other, but got the work in, got it done. So I think all things trending in the right direction for upcoming 5K and then 10K about a week after, and getting excited. Out for an easy 10 today. Had a rough idea of where I wanted to run, but really just thought I'd kind of see where the road went. It was a fun little route to run, so all good. Easy run again tomorrow, and then I think we're planning for a workout this weekend, 3x2 mile. That should be a lot of fun. So all in all, trending well towards the 10K. Wrapping up easy miles today. We'll do a total of 10 with some strides thrown in there to mix it up a little bit. I did just outright strides on the front, and then the back 5 miles I just did 1 stride at the beginning of every mile, just to kind of mix things up, make it kind of fun. So that was all good. My legs felt really heavy when I started. I'm gonna blame mowing yesterday, but once I got going, it felt pretty good. So off tomorrow, and then the last big workout before the 10K on Sunday. You like this song? All right, lots of time out in the garden today, but got it mostly planted. Hopefully have a nice healthy crop this year. Lots of peppers, tomatoes, some lettuce, strawberries that came back from last year. and I spent a lot of time putting up some defenses from the rabbits. So we'll see who wins. We've got the final run of the week this morning. Should be about 12 miles or so to get me to 62-ish for the week. It's a 3 by 2 mile workout. Holding all those, 10K pace a little bit faster. This is kind of the last big workout I have before the 10K in a couple weeks here, and last chance to kind of test fitness and actually get some improvement from that come 10K. I think there's a general rule of thumb that about 2 weeks to recover and really get the benefit of a workout. So excited for this one. Weather's looking pretty good, so hopefully it's a good quick workout. I'm also testing the Breathe Right strip. I've been listening to a podcast, and there's a couple runners on that podcast that are, very much in favor of these Breathe Right strips. And I thought, you know what, why not? Let's give it a try. I've never worn one before. It feels kind of funky right now, just putting it on, but we'll test it out during the workout and see how it goes. With the no strip, I need all the help I can get today because my legs are feeling rough. The last 2 days have done just a ton of yard work and gardening, which was maybe not the best idea going into a workout, but we got a lot done. So we'll give it a try and hope the no strip helps. 2 miles complete, 3 by 2 mile session. All in all, went really well. Goal was to hold those at 5:45-ish pace if everything was feeling good. That's 10K pace, by the way, so you can scale it to your efforts. Goal, if it was feeling really good, was to kind of work those down, maybe to 5:30, a little bit slower than 5K pace towards the end of it. And I was consistently under that 5:45, so everything felt really good. Not gonna say it was because of the Breathe Right strip, but it definitely didn't hurt. It was, pretty interesting. You put this thing on and it just felt like you could breathe a little bit more. So not something I'm gonna do on every single run, but I'll probably put them on for races, even if it's just mental at this point. Why not? Yeah, kind of a fun thing to try. So all in all, great workout. We've got about 2 weeks till the 10K now, so all things point in the right direction. I just took this off and I feel like I can't breathe now. So maybe there's something to it. I don't know. It's
La 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 lava, chicken. Steve's lava chicken, yeah, it's tasty as hell. Ooh, mamacita, now you're ringing the bell. Crispy and juicy, now you're having a stack. Ooh, super spicy, it's the lava attack.
all right. Now as we head into week 17, just a couple weeks before we start racing again. So got the UA 5K coming up on Memorial Day. It should be a fast, fun 5K, I'm hoping. I'm going to scope out the course on this week's runs just to kind of see what it looks like. I've run the area plenty, but not the actual course itself. So go see what that looks like. I think there's maybe a little bit of hills, and so get a feel for it. And then the following weekend, moving into the Columbus 10K. That's been the kind of the A goal of the spring for a while now. So I'm feeling pretty good after this week's 3 by 2 mile session that, felt good. Paces were quick. And I think as long as the weather holds out, should be a pretty exciting race. And then a week after that, I'll be moving into the Grandview Mile. So starting some of the faster stuff. Super excited to share too. I just got accepted into the elite field. I'll probably be last in the elites. I think I barely made the cutoff there, but super excited that they took me in. It'll be a good race. I'm looking forward to getting back to that. It's been a couple years. So let's take a look at the week ahead. It'll be, a bit of a down week again, or kind of a mini taper, cutting back mileage so that I've just got a little extra spring in the step come these races here. A track session and some 800s to kind of round out the week. No real long run. It's still some double digits, but like I said, just making sure we're ready to race here in a couple weeks. And with that, if you have any questions, comments, I'd love to hear them. Drop them in the comments here, or send me an email. And if there's something that I can do to help you out on your training, please let me know that as well. Thanks for watching.